Hello everyone, my name is Hao Ren. I'm from Nanjing University in China. Today I'm going to present our paper, Empirical Study on Critical Blocking Bugs. As we all know, there are many bugs in software, and many researchers have done a lot of work on software bugs. Among them, some researchers focus on special types of bugs in software, such as enhancement requests, performance bugs, and reopened bugs. In addition, there is also a special type of bugs that prevent other bugs from being fixed, what are called blocking bugs, which usually make software maintenance becomes more difficult. Such bugs usually have two arms: one is to delay the development process of software, the other is to increase the cost of software maintenance. This is a simple example of blocking bug. On bug data, each bug has two tags, blocks, and depends on. These two tags indicate which bugs this bug blocks and which bug this bug was blocked by, which are opposite relationships. Through our review of these bugs, we can get such a time chart, which shows the time when this bug was reported, blocked, and resolved. First of all, 3 developers proposed 3 bugs for the same problem, namely bug 1569, 1723, and 6789. One developer found this problem difficult to fix, so he proposed a new bug to summarize the information of these 3 bugs. Therefore, this bug 10318 prevents the other 3 bugs from being fixed, and it must be fixed before the others can be fixed. Therefore, it can be seen in this figure that the repair time of bug 10318 is earlier than other bugs. Since the number of bugs handled by each blocking bug is different, the impact of blocking bugs on software maintenance may be also different. Intuitively, bugs blocking more others may have a larger negative impact than those blocking only one. In this paper, we name the bugs blocking at least 2 other bugs, critical blocking bugs, CBBs, and conduct a preliminary investigation on CBBs. Through our manual analysis, we have some observations. One is CBBs may be difficult to fix, and the fixing time may be long. The other is the negative impact of CBBs may be large. Because we want to study the characteristics of CBBs, so we need to compare the differences of these bugs. So we divide the bugs into different types. CBB is a bug that blocks 2 or more other bugs, normal blocking bug. MBB is a bug that blocks only one bug. Other bug, OB, is a bug that does not block any bug. In order to get these types of bugs, first we clone the bug information from bug data and pass the blocks tag in the bug information to get which bugs are blocked by this bug, which is called blocked bug. Finally, we determine the 3 types of bugs according to the number of blocked bugs. This is the data we use for experiments, which includes 5 open source projects. For each project, we get bug information from bug data, which mainly includes the description, the comment, and the historical activity of the bug. We also get the commit information from the Git system and analyze them to get source files modified in each commit. In the first column of the table, it shows the number of bugs that can be connected to commit, and the 5th column shows the proportion of these bugs. We also make simple statistics on CBBs. We count the number of CBBs in each project and the proportions of CBBs in blocking bugs. From the table, we can see that there are many blocking bugs and CBBs in the project. We call the 2 tags with blocking relationship BB pairs. If the blocking bug is a CBB, these 2 bugs are also called CBB pairs. So we can also count the number of BB pairs and CBB pairs. This is our 5 research questions. the importance of CBBs, the repair time of CBBs, the repair scale of CBBs, the appearance of developers who fix CBBs, and the significance of CBBs. It's our research method. It mainly uses the combination of quantitative and qualitative method to analyze CBBs. From the RQ1 to RQ4, we use the quantitative analysis for each RQ. We propose different measures and calculate them, and then use the statistical analysis to compare the differences of different types of bugs. For the last RQ, we also use the qualitative analysis method. It mainly includes two parts. The first part is to count the distribution of CBBs. The second part is to analyze the reasons why CBB hinders multiple bugs. Next, we will introduce our experimental results. In this RQ, we try to test whether the CBBs are indeed important. To answer this RQ, we present two metrics to measure the importance of CBBs. They are CC count and command count, indicating the number of developers in the carbon copy list and the number of comments. Here is the result of RQ1. From the figure, we can see that CBBs have much larger values than the other types of bugs on these two type metrics. Besides, we employ the Wilcoxon rank sum test to calculate the p-value when we compare these metrics between different types of bugs. The p-values are much less than 0.05, which means that CBBs and other types of bugs have significant differences under these two metrics. Therefore, CBBs have a significantly greater importance compared to the other types of bugs. The methods of other RQs are similar to those of RQ1. Therefore, we only briefly introduce the measures and the results on other RQs. This is the sectional RQ. Here, we employ the following 6 metrics. They are fixed time, assign time, open count, assign count, resolve count, and fixed count. This is our results on metrics fixed time and assign time. It can be found the repair time and the assign time of CBBs are significantly longer than the other types of bugs. This is our results on other metrics. From the table, we can find the CBBs have significantly more times opened, assigned, resolved, and repaired in most cases. This is the third RQ. Finally, we calculate the following 3 metrics for each bug. They are line count, function count, and fail count. This is our results of RQ3. From the figure, we find that the repair scalars of CBBs are significantly larger than the other types of bugs in most cases. This is the fourth RQ. We introduce 2 metrics to measure their development appearance. They are commit count and total count. The figure shows the distribution of different types of bugs on these 2 metrics. We found that the appearances of these developers who fix CBBs and MBBs are not significantly different, but they are significantly different from the appearance of the repairs of OBs. This is the first part of our 5th RQ. We count the distribution of CBBs. Our specific process is shown in this figure, and I will not introduce it in detail here. This is the results of the first part of RQ5. We find that most of the CBBs appear among a small number of components where developers should focus on during software maintenance. The figure shows the top 10 components ranked based on the number of CBBs occurrences in each project. This is the sectional part of RQ5. Here, we analyze the main root causes of CBBs. Here is the process of sampling and analysis. We will not introduce it in detail. Through our manual analysis, we summarize two types of readings CBBs block multiple bugs. One is the technique-related readings. If the multi-blocking is related to software itself, we classify the readings into this group. If the multi-blocking reading is not related to software itself, we classify the reading to non-technique related readings. Here we also list several specific causes of CBBs. Through our observation of these RQs, we summarize the following lessons learned. Paying more attention to CBBs, assigning CBBs to more experienced developers, decamping dependency of software components, enhancing collaborations and communications. Finally, we summarize our paper. In this paper, we want to analyze the characteristics of special types of bugs, CBBs. In order to do it, we built a CBB dataset containing 5 large-scale open-source projects. Then we adopt quantitative and qualitative analysis to study the characteristics of CBBs. We also explore the reasons why CBB block multiple bugs. Finally, based on the empirical analysis, we have some valuable findings that may be helpful to prevent CBBs and fix them more efficiently. Thank you for your listening.